What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to another episode of the Sausage Squad podcast. Today we are featuring Billy Courts, Jay Jizzle, first-time guest, long-time listener, the magician, Lucas, and Gomezzo, and of course our executive producer, Derek Fafard.
Classic.
So, boys, what do you say?
Well, like I was saying before, it was American Airline. I forget which one it was.
Give a bit of context here. What do you mean American Airline?
It was like a Southwest airline or something like that. And when they went, the plane was flying in the air. 30 minutes took off. One of the propellers of the engine or something broke a glass window.
Oh, yeah, I saw that picture, actually.
Did you hear about that?
And they had to make an emergency landing?
Did you see what happened to the girl?
No.
There's a woman sitting next to that window, got her head sucked out of there, and people were trying to pull her back in, broke her neck.
She died.
She died.
From the
She
injuries,
died.
yeah.
There's two firemen that took their security mask off, came to try and help her, and try to like save her from this, whatever it was. But she was pronounced like, obviously she was
Basically,
dead.
What happened is the window broke, and
Yeah.
the pressure
The
from
pressure.
outside the
Yeah,
cabin
well, 'cause
just sucked her out,
968 kilometers
and
an
she
hour.
was stuck between both
She was
window
stuck.
panes, and she
Yeah.
was just like flying out there.
Yeah, well, because it breaks
Her
the
head-
vacuum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and her head detached. And some other guy bought Wi-Fi
And filmed it?
Yeah, no, he bought Wi-Fi thing and went Facebook Live to like his whole family and friends while this was happening. And he was like, "Oh, I just want to say to my family and friends that I love everyone because I might not make it. I don't know where the future is holding me." While this thing is going on.
Wait,
Don't-
did you see actually the girl in the background of it, or is the video
No,
just facing him?
I think it's just face. I
Okay.
didn't see the video, but I
Okay.
heard that he went Facebook Live. I'm sure it was a huge plane, right?
Right.
And the guy was just filming himself, or I guess filming himself or talking, and it went on Facebook and it went viral. You could actually YouTube it, and they were saying like, and he was speaking, but like imagine like your end of your life, like you don't know if it's the end of your life, right? Because like you don't know if this guy or this woman pilot supposedly who handled it like with immense like just like amazing.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
heard they did it. Like, I heard, like, the pilots did it mad well, and, like,
she
the
was
safety landing
she
was
didn't
awesome.
even
and
she didn't even say a word. Like she was saying like, "Okay, ladies and gentlemen," she was so calm, supposedly like, "Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just like fasten your seatbelts and everything." She said like nothing was wrong and just like totally flew like totally was
Someone's head didn't get sucked out of a plane.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
she
don't know
kept it
that nothing. I
together.
don't know that nothing's wrong. Like,
no,
something's
but she
very clearly
totally
wrong, but-
like
No, but can you imagine you're driving an airplane and suddenly you look
yeah.
out the rear view mirror and there's a half a woman sticking out of a window.
You're like, "Hey, get your head back in there." Eh?
I have anxiety when our heads are sticking out puking. Could you imagine
Heads
when
and
you
hands
look back?
inside the plane,
That's it.
please.
Yeah, talk about a sticky situation.
Oh wow. But it's
How
just
do you
like
even react to that?
But
Like,
it's crazy. And then this is the best part. Right? Okay, guy goes viral. That's like another thing I want to talk about too. Is just like nowadays with our generation, it's like you have to go
Yeah, film
viral
everything.
when like
man.
you're
That's
about
another-
to.
That's just another
Oh
whole
no,
piece,
I don't know
right?
about you guys, but if that plane's like shaking on that, last thing I'm doing is put it on my phone. Like, get out of here. Like, there's
You know
no
what I
way
mean?
my first instinct is going to go on
Yeah.
Facebook and try to go live. There's no way. I'm buckled down, fucking heads down, going, "Come on, guys, you're out there somewhere." Like, here we go.
I agree, but at the same time, like, it is a good way for him to at least say his, like, last goodbye. Like you said, like, he's trying to say goodbye to his, like, family and his friends.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
You
I'm
text your
not
damn
goodbye.
family, FaceTime your damn family. Don't go Facebook
like-
Live.
You FaceTime your family, you get what? You get your mom and maybe your dad there if he's, like, not taking a shower. Like, I don't know, right? Like,
I don't know. I'm not saying like that's not the right thing to do.
It's true.
That's not my instinct.
Like,
that
my
wouldn't be my
brothers
instinct
called
though.
me on my
No,
birthday
right?
on Facebook, and you know, if you're taking a shit, you kind of like deny that call right there.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like even if it's your birthday, it's
Well,
it's like getting to record your last will and testament, like your dying words kind of thing. You get to record that, and
I
like
get
it's
it.
not for it's not supposed to be for everybody, right? Facebook is like technically like, oh, my friends only, right?
I get where he's coming from, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, I don't know, man. I just feel like if I'm like, you're literally about to die, right? Like in your head, you're like, okay, the plane's going down. There's a fucking engine that came through. I just saw a woman take half her
Just
body
half a
out of
woman
it.
sticking out of the
Yeah.
window.
And everyone's trying to help these people, and you have to put your oxygen mask on. Everything.
you know what
everything.
sucks? is that lady actually had the best seat up until that point. She got the window seat on the plane.
That is terrible. You're actually.
Yeah, the magician pulling shit out of his ass. Huh?
You fucking Houdini'd your way into that situation.
You know what the worst part is? The person that had to tell like her family that she's dead. Like imagine like, oh, like where's Sharon? No, she got her head sucked out of the plane. Like, okay, seriously, where's Sharon? It's like, no, she got her head sucked out of a plane. she's
How do you
gone.
explain that?
Yeah, you can't. That exactly
The
like that.
window
Her-
broke and your
Well, no, you go,
sister
like-
got sucked.
Half, you go like, hey, you know that video that you saw on Facebook Live where that woman got her head sucked out of the plane? About that was your mom.
Supposedly she had 2 kids and everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But
That's
like
brutal.
another thing too was
not
that
how I want to go viral. That's
No.
not a way.
No.
another thing too. Supposedly the girl in front of them, like the first row, they interviewed her after, and they said like, yeah, it was crazy because like you couldn't really look back because everything was just getting sucked
Yeah.
towards outside, and she was just like describing stuff, and you could see it on YouTube and stuff. Supposedly.
No, but
I
for
don't
sure,
even
like,
want.
I
No
can-
part
No,
of me
no,
wants
it's
to
just-
watch that.
and this-
No part of me wants to watch any of that.
One other thing I want to add too.
That's
This
crazy.
is fucking hilarious that I saw that like this airline gave out $5,000 in credit to people who want to fly.
Oh.
I'm like, if that ever happened, I hate flying now. If that ever happened to me, I'd be like, nope, I am walking everywhere I'm going.
Dude, never $5,000 in credit. You think I cared? Like, I almost got sucked out of your plane. I watched a woman got her neck popped off. $5,000.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
sorry. That
serious?
struck lightning twice. Don't worry about it, kid. You'll be fine.
Billy's like, give me your $5,000.
Look,
Give me your window seat. That's how confident I am.
I've tested
Okay?
limit on planes. I've tested them personally. JJ knows. They're good. They're pretty good out there. It's more than one in a million.
I feel like you should
Flown
extrapolate
on
on that.
Alliance
You've tested
Airlines.
it yourself. I feel like that should get expanded on.
Billy, please tell us the story.
I mean, if you guys really want to hear it, let's just say we're on a nice Air Canada flight. Hopefully sponsored. No, it's Air Canada. Oh, it's Air.
No, we were flying from Greece
No.
to
Yeah, but Air Canada's a
Which
sponsor.
one?
Air
Which one
Canada's
is
a sponsor.
which plane prank are you talking about?
Oh, okay, wait, yeah, it's true.
Friend,
I have a few.
friend of the show,
I have a
Air
few of them.
Canada.
I have a few of them. I'm gonna go quickly here just to tell you how fun it is to fly with me. Going to Greece with a couple of the boys, an Air Canada flight. Kind of want to see if my inflatable tube underneath me works. It's a heads up, everyone. It works. Mid-flight. Jay, does this work? Bro, don't pull that. Pull what? Yeah, bro, it works.
The stewardess comes by. Is everything okay here? You just kick in the thing underneath.
I'm surprised it didn't go completely, you know?
I'm surprised he didn't break a window and shoot you out of there.
You'd have been happy, like, oh, fuck that guy, he deserved it. Oh, pull it, flew.
Too soon.
They talked about the other time we were going to Bulgaria,
That was the one we went to Bulgaria.
right? It was Bulgaria Airlines.
Yeah,
Nice propeller plane.
Yeah, that was the one.
Great turbulence on it. Feels like you're on a nice the monster roller coaster all around. 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's nice. It's like why buy like a lazy boy with the massage on it when you can just take one of those flights and just the whole time you're warmed up.
There's a guy winding up the propeller right before you take off. Come on, Jimmy! You got one jump, Jimmy!
Pretty sure there's someone in the back shooting coal in the engine to make sure it keeps going.
Oh my god.
Look, the best part about that flight was the in-flight magazine. You know, we got some nice
Oh yeah,
Bulgarian places to visit.
we did,
you
and
know,
that's where we went to go
had
eat the sushi place
yeah,
there in
yeah,
Bulgaria.
You know, we had all
Happy
these
sushi.
hot
Sushi.
spots and all that, yeah.
Bulgarian
So
playboy.
Even while Johnny was propelling the propeller, we had some good reading to go through. So they entertained us. It was real nice.
Yeah, because that actually we went to go eat at sushi place from that book that we found, Ego Mezzo. Like,
Oh.
remember Happy Sushi? Like,
Happy
amazing,
Sushi?
huh? There's actually great sushi in fucking Bulgaria.
You could smoke inside Happy.
Yeah, but you can smoke anywhere inside Europe, though.
Didn't we go back there? Yes. Like, you speak English? Like, yeah, they
Yeah.
gave us the worst
Oh,
speaking
yeah,
English girl.
she came, she presented us in Bulgarian, which is
Yo,
respectfully
I'm
right.
pretty sure I spoke better Bulgarian than that girl.
Bulgarianese? What is
Remember
that? I
when they
don't even
came to our room and they tried to like wash our socks and like boxers, and then they came back and they were like all different colors?
know.
What
No?
are you talking about?
There's like some Bulgarian dude. He came to our room. And he's like,
No,
hey,
it's not with us.
like, like, you guys want me to wash some of your clothes?
You-
And we
but-
gave him our clothes, and then he came back up the next day. And he's like, I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
I put some fucking pink in there because your socks are all pink now.
No, because me and Billy, I remember, didn't need to wash your clothes. It was you and ProCow
Oh,
who didn't bring
fuck.
enough clothes.
Yeah, so it definitely was
And then
me.
so
Enough. We brought just enough, right?
and you're like,
This
yeah,
poor
I
boy.
definitely need to put some clothes in there. And then he put some clothes in there. Supposedly you guys got back like stuff that wasn't even yours. And I was like,
Great trip.
I'm pretty
Where'd
sure
you
I
get
got
that
like a
t-shirt?
fishnet stocking back. And it's like,
Whose prom dress is this?
looks great on me though.
it's a size 14. It was silk with cashmere shoulders.
But what is the Bulgarian language? Is it like Bolognese? What are they?
Is it actually Bulgarian? Is that a language? What do they speak?
Well, no, I
Bulgarian,
mean,
I'm pretty sure.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you can still say it's
But
Bulgarian.
what does it sound like? Is it more like
It's kind of like a
Oh
Russian.
no,
Russian?
I know.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
it's probably hard Eastern.
I'm pretty sure they
European.
say Nostrovia.
Patruzia, bitches.
actually, yeah, it's a very good question, but I don't remember the language I'm speaking. I
Well,
mean,
I
that's
don't
just
rem- I
a
don't
lot
remember much
majority.
of
Well,
the
dude,
trip.
I remember the guy's fucking thick English accent. He's like, hey, do you want anything to do in this hotel? You want your socks cleaned? It was like straight like Russian kind of.
Yeah, but maybe-
definitely in that type of.
I don't know whose idea was to go there, but
It was a
Yo,
last minute.
They had a
it's a last
fucking
minute thing.
penthouse, man. Do you not remember?
I remember I got that penthouse.
Top floor.
What was the craziest thing that happened in Europe?
The craziest thing?
Yeah,
that
for all the
trip?
viewers, yeah, for
Oh,
that trip.
for sure.
Well,
we
there
went-
was was it the passport? Was that the
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty crazy.
No.
I was about to say like Mykonos was pretty crazy. That
yeah,
we
but
like stupid crazy. Like
100%. It was
Well,
like
I
Billy
mean-
fucking forgetting his passport at the
no,
hostel.
no.
Come
No,
on.
no. Yeah, that was pretty
I
crazy.
was praying on a rock, bro. I never prayed in my life.
That was pretty
Are you
crazy.
kidding me? Look, man, like I went my boy from Greek. I go, yo, Vasilio's here. Right? Forgot my passport. You got me? He goes, "Psh, yeah, man, you're home. Don't worry about it. We got you.
Yeah, the day they had to leave toward like to go back on the airplane.
I forgot my passport at the hostel. And the worst part is there was a huge strike that day, so they shut down majority of the main roads.
No,
So
what they shut down specifically instead of the majority of the main roads. Like, wasn't it public transport? Like,
Yes.
which we needed to get to the fucking, airport? Specifically.
yeah, yeah,
And what shut down a day later? The airport?
yeah. But we got out, right?
We did.
We got out. So
We did.
yeah, but the thing is, I remember going to hostel. I remember double checking everything. I remember touching my passport. I don't know how it disappeared. One of you guys must have pranked me. I'm convinced. Best part is showing up to the counter going, passport, please. Go, yeah, no problem. Just 1 second. Hold on.
And of course, like all of us are like, oh, it's just Billy fucking with
No,
us,
yeah,
right?
for sure. I turned
And
around
he's
like,
guys,
boys, I forgot my
actually
passport.
don't have my passport. And we're like, you're a sick fuck.
No, you know what is the worst part? I didn't have my passport. I forgot my whole fanny pack that we hid, and I had my money in it. I had everything, so I couldn't even go to grab a taxi.
He forgot his dad bun. You know how fucking humiliating it is.
Everyone at the hostel's like, has anyone seen a 13-year-old girl? She left her fanny pack here. Like, outside. Fanny pack.
It was underneath the t-shirt. No one could tell.
Billy just willingly admitted that was what he forgot.
The
he
whole
just
fanny
he threw
pack.
that. No one asked him. He threw that information out there for us. Like, hey, not only did I wear a fanny pack, that's what I forgot at the hotel that caused this whole
The
thing.
one thing that straps around your body.
Oh, it's 2018.
I can't blame him for that. Fanny packs are secure. All right. If I'm a dad, I'm wearing a fanny pack. All
You
right?
ain't losing
So
nothing in that.
I lost my fucking phone and wallet over like probably 10 times.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
lost
right?
his fanny pack.
There was an important.
Yeah.
No, but
he lost the
Well,
whole thing.
You know what? If I have kids and a family, I need a fanny pack to secure them. Because if I don't, well, they're fucked.
there's an important distinction there where you said if I have kids in a family. Billy doesn't have kids in a family.
Not at that time. I don't know. Close at that time
Well,
either.
I'd like to think I'm his family. All right.
That's true. He did have at least one.
And
kid
he
to
does
look
call me
after.
kid.
No, the
Most of the time.
best part about that whole forgetting situation is that when I got into the taxi cab and I was like, I forgot my passport at the hostel. My flight leaves in like 2 hours, right? It was
Yeah.
like 2 hours, right? And he goes, and our hostel was 45 minutes away from the airport.
That's crazy.
So I go into this. I had to wait in line for a taxi cab. Like I felt bad cutting in line. So I actually wait in line. I go in. I sit down. I go, "You speak English?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "I need to go back to my hostel to go grab my passport. Our flight leaves in 2 hours." "Okay, where is it?" I named the hospital. He goes, "No, it's impossible." I go, "I'll give you 150 euros cash right now." He goes, "Okay." I give him the money. This guy's beaming it 160 down the line. Pick up the passport. As I pick up a passport, I think, no joke, 100 cop cars, 100 cops on the motorcycles were driving right by me, like going towards like the strike, and like I had to wait like 2 minutes to like cross the street, and then the taxi guy with his window down is just yelling at the cops, fucking, just yelling at me, Greek, to get out of the way, like let's go. This guy's gonna cross the street.
This was
finally
where,
go
in
and grab
Greece?
it. This was in Greece.
Greece?
Yeah. He stops at a red light, pulls out his like rolling tobacco. He goes, where you from?" I go, "Canada." He goes, "Oh yeah, Canada. Where? Montreal. Very nice, very nice."
He's driving with his
Oh,
knees
yeah,
160
yeah,
down
yeah,
the road.
just ripping it down. Made it back in like I remember like by the time going through all security, I saw those guys.
Told me this guy was like a fucking red light, and he was rolling a cigarette.
He was rolling a cigarette, and I'm like,
And
we gonna
just
make it
ready
back
to
in time? He's like,
fucking-
yeah, no problem.
That was Greece at that time, though. So laid back.
Oh man,
Their economy
he
was
knew
the
all
shit.
the cops were going. Yeah.
Taxis are yelling at cops. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you know
literally-
what was like real scary about the whole situation? If he didn't make it that day, the next day the airports were
That's
shut down.
that's what I wanted to say. I was about to say, like, if we booked our tickets a day later to stay,
Yeah.
we would have had to stay there for an extra 2 weeks because they closed all the airports.
And I think that would have
swear
been a
to God.
blessing, to be
And
honest.
like, yeah,
Imagine
exactly. For him, it was like all about it. He's like, "Fuck you, just take the red light, bro. Take the red light."
that. Chill. I'm at home. Like you said, I'm at home.
I don't remember who it was, but someone had to email your mother saying, "Well, if Billy doesn't come back."
Oh, it was Mike. It was
Yeah, it
Mike.
was
Yeah,
Mike.
Mike.
If
It was
Billy
Mike.
doesn't come back on this trip, it's because he's stuck in Europe. That's what he wrote to her. So she wakes up. She wakes up the next morning. Imagine you wake up and you see your 19-year-old kid's friend emails you. "Yeah, just letting you know. If Billy doesn't come, if you're going to pick up Billy at the airport and he's not there, don't worry about it. He's still in Europe, and he might be there for another 2 weeks." Like, come on, that was honestly so funny.
I remember if that actually happened, I was going back to EOS, and I was just gonna go to one of the bars, Flames, that I know everyone that works there, and say, "Hook me up with a job," and he would have given me a job.
Two things were sure:
The bar was called Flames?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the price of Imodium was going up, and he was staying in Europe.
Okay,
One-
but
One of those two things for sure. Because I made it back, but damn, did those stocks in Imodium go up?
Oh, Jesus Christ! My dad's still buying. You know.
even I know that was a crazy story, but also another crazy story for that trip was when everyone the whole time we had this booked for 3 months, just like the plane there. Remember, but we didn't have anything what we were gonna do when we got there.
Right, we just had going there and then,
then-
coming back.
Yeah, and
But,
coming
like,
back, but that's it.
half
We
year
had
in it.
nothing there. But everyone, when we first started getting closer and closer, people were like, "Oh, go to EOS, go to this." So we're like, "Okay, we'll go to EOS."
No, we had EOS planned out. I'm pretty sure.
No, we had 2 days there, but the closer we got, that's when we booked.
Oh,
we didn't.
yeah.
We didn't have EOS getting to EOS. All we had was
Planned it
Francesco's.
there.
We didn't have a way to get to EOS.
Yeah.
So
We
then,
just booked it.
yeah, we just booked Francesco's because we heard it was the best place to stay. So finally, 2 days in Athens, we get really wasted, of course, classic.
How was that boat ride though?
Yeah, but listen to this. This is the best part because everyone on our way there were like, "Don't lose Gomez. Like, you can't lose Gomez." And
He's
we're
a
like-
liability.
and we're like
from 2006 to 2012, he was a liability.
To 2012? What are we now?
2008.
It was last year.
So, it's like, don't lose Gomez. And me, Billy, and Progal at the time were like, he's in a different country. He's not going to be crazy. Like, he's definitely going to stick around with us. Of course. We booked the earliest ferry in the world at what? It was like 6 o'clock in the morning, right? So we had to be there at like 5:20, 5:30.
Yeah,
We go party till like 2, 3 in the morning, like normal young people.
responsible.
And then we're like, okay, we'll go back, take a nap, and then we'll hit the ferry,
ferry.
and then sleep there because it was like a 6-7 hour ferry ride, And so we all go back. We all go back to the place. We're all chilling, and then we all pass out. And then all of a sudden, the next morning we wake up, we get all our bags. We're like, yo, like we're all hungover, right? Like, yo, let's go, let's go. Yo, Gomez, let's go. He's on the top bunk. Gomez, let's go. Billy's sitting underneath him and just grabs his hand and tries to touch the top. He's like, yo, he's not here. And of course, knowing Billy, we're like, Billy's like, fuck it. Like, you know, he's like, no, guys, I swear he's not here. Like, what? He's like, yeah, Gomez is not here. So we're downtown Greece, Athens. Like, don't know where the hell we are. We can't even read signs. And they're like,
They all have triangles and deltas
And
and
we're like-
planes.
oh, we have to be there in 20 minutes. How the hell are we going to find Gomez? Like, we have 0 cell phones, 0 anything, trying to find him. So we're like, yo, you go that way, you go that way, we're going to meet here. We all kind of, like, go our own way, but we all kind of end up in this circle thing where it's like, I guess, like,
A roundabout type thing.
well, it was like
A
where they
park?
had like
A
a
park?
big sculpture. They had a
Yeah.
bunch of shit. So we all end up there, like this square. Gomez is sitting on a fucking rock that's like probably 30 feet in the air with some guy that he met there smoking a cigarette. And we have his bag. We're like, Gomez. He's like, oh, guys, you made it. Like, we're like, we got to go, bro. He's like, oh, it's already time. I didn't even notice. And like, so nonchalant. We're like, what the hell? And then I think Billy ripped him the
You
whole
asshole.
boat ride. There, he's like, you can't do that shit to us. Like, you can't. There's no.
This guy was ripping me in triangles and deltas and omegas and betas, and I was definitely the beta and he was the alpha, but he ripped me in all those languages. I was done.
Moral of the story is Billy's been telling the truth this whole trip, and you guys just didn't believe him. You're like, guys, I forgot my passport. All right, shut up. No, I'm telling you, I forgot my passport. Just listen to the kid. Gomez isn't here. What do you mean Gomez isn't here? No, he's there.
When a guy comes in Greece and says his name is Vasilios, you fucking follow him, right? You just follow the leader at that
Man,
point.
yeah, I would just go be like, my name is Vasilios. I'm from Montreal. Oh, shots. All right, see, where's your friends at? I got no friends. Just give me the shots. Don't worry about it.
Who are those
that are
3 guys
friends.
behind you? Yeah. No, I don't know them.
Who are those 3 guys shitting behind you?
Oh, man.
Like, basically, he was an A-list celebrity, and we were, like, his B-list friends.
He was fucking Vinny. We were fucking the entourage. You know what I mean?
I've
were
never
turning-
felt more alive in my life other than being in Greece.
I've never seen you glow so much.
Oh, wait, who's Johnny Drama here?
Definitely broke out.
He's a big
I
fan of the
can't
show.
see that. Big fan of the show.
Oh,
By the
we
way,
have to do
I heard Billy had someone to shout out today for today's show.
Oh yeah. Just a quick story. I kind of got a small ACL ligament tore in my shoulder, so my personal athletic therapist, David Danko, helped me out with it. So I want to give a shout out to David Danko. He's actually a huge fan of the show, so keep it up, bud. Thanks for listening, and we're gonna get you a T-shirt one day, bud. Right? There's a Potato Squad on it. Davide.
And speaking of which, Billy, how did you get that injury? Was it a charity hockey game that you fought in?
I mean, like there was cash prize of $0,
You
but
fought in a charity hockey game?
Yeah, did he
For the
have
kids, right? For the kids. As he was swinging haymakers, he yelled for the kids.
Wait, I need to hear this. What happened?
Do you want to hear the real story or do you want to hear Billy's story?
Well, I want to hear Billy tell it, and then I want to hear JJ tell it.
we all know that I tell the truth, right? We all know it starts with Greece and it's been continuing since now, all right?
This is the Vasilios version.
Oh yeah, the Vasilios is not a liar.
So wait, what happened?
I mean, reality, we're playing actually the Wingnuts, if you're familiar with this team.
It sounds familiar. I can't place it.
Anyways,
I
so
know
anyways.
the Wingnuts. They're pretty dirty.
No, we're playing this team and we kind of need to win in this tournament because we lost our first game. So we're losing the second game. There's like losing 3-2 with like 3 seconds left on the draw. And I'm like, in my head going to the face-off, I'm like, I know even if I win this draw and we score, we still don't qualify because we need to win. Because a loss and a
I'm
tie.
gonna stop you there. Did you play against Noel?
Yeah, I did play against Noel.
Jesus. And then,
Way to name drop, Gomez. 3rd straight episode. We're all wondering who you're going to name drop.
well,
Now
we
it's Noel.
obviously
We did
have
play
to
Noel,
name
and that was
drop
his team, yes.
every episode. And how did that go? I mean,
I
did
didn't
you
fight
slash
Noel.
him in the knee?
Oh, I didn't fight Noel because that's one tough cookie I don't touch. You know, he's also a
There's not a
old
cookie
school-
you don't touch. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's very true. That is very true. So, look, quick story short that we really got off track. Eventually, the puck went in the corner with 3 seconds left. I did not like it. I lost a draw. I went to go push him. He pushed me back. And then,
Oh no.
and then I went to go take him down. And when I did, he took me down with him. He was a strong boy, I'm not going to lie. Because once I went for that first takedown and he didn't budge, I went, oh, shit. I'm in for one good ride here. And then I took him down eventually, and then he took me down with him, and then he brought my shoulder down.
So just to fully understand the story, 3 seconds left in a charity hockey league.
With nothing.
Round robin tournament.
Yes.
That you were gonna get kicked out of. You
Yep.
fought a man because you lost the draw.
Exactly.
All right,
No.
Worst
I
part
just
is I
want-
couldn't
I
even
just
show
want
up
the
on
whole summary.
Saturday. Worst part is I couldn't even show up on Saturday and play the last game. So I played 2 games instead of a minimum 3 games. The minimum for us, I was like going to this tournament and hey, if I play 3 games, I guess I'll be cool. I only play 2.
I want to know, what did you say to his family?
The best part is when we're on, like, there's a whole like bunch of people on top of me after, and I looked at him and he looked at me. I'm like, bro, I'm sorry. I apologize. He's like, don't worry, man. It's
A
just
true
heat of the
hockey
moment."
player, a true hockey story. Here, you have it live. Billy Corteglu, Vasilios.
JJ, I saw you shake your head a couple times there. I want to know what your amendments to Billy's version of the story are.
First of all, I lost the draw. He wasn't taking the draw.
I took the,
No.
Did you kick me out of the draw?
Yeah, I was taking the draw.
I blacked out then.
He was full rage
I
mode.
was taking the draw.
Full rage
And
mode.
what happened is that it was 3 seconds left. Like he said, that was the true part. But when I lost the draw, puck went straight into the corner. Billy didn't even look at the puck. Smoked the nicest guy on their team. As this went down, I went, oh God, this is gonna happen again. Since I've been playing with Billy since I was 15 years old. Go into the corner to help Billy. Billy's getting smoked. I go help him. I get smoked in the head. Derek's there. Coming to get smoked too. We're all there fighting, and I just remember it was just a big tussle, and I just said to myself, this is a charity event, and my neck is going to hurt tomorrow because my mask was sideways, and I was like, this is going to suck.
This is not how I planned this cancer
No.
charity event going.
But it's for the kids. You know, the kids wanted to see a fight, like, you know.
And the whole game, Billy was chirping every single ref
No.
and person.
Oh, ref? Yeah, but not person. I was giving it to the refs, I'll tell you that.
But wait, so if Derek came in, he crossed the blue line to come in, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
3 seconds
Oh,
left.
wow.
That's a deep
Yeah,
shot.
but you know
Oh, wow.
what?
Didn't know the producer
You know-
was that aggressive. I'll calm down. Sorry, guys.
Producer Derek does owe me, though. You know, I've backed him up before, so he owes me. But if I jump in, he owes me. Right, Derek?
That's true.
Yeah, he agrees to it.
Got speared in the nuts once.
Yeah, you know what? It's the same thing. Round robin tournament. This time it was game 3. I played my 3 games though. And Derek's the defense, I'm a forward, and we end up sitting right next to each other, both on necks with like 30 seconds left. We're getting pumped like what? It was like we're getting pumped at this point. No chance to even come back. Derek looks at me and goes, one guy just gives me a look. I'm losing it. I go, all right, man. I got your back. I got your back. Puck's in the corner. I'm a center. I'm down low to support. Guy gives a nice spear to Derek's nuts. I go, oh, here we go. It's over.
Ready to rumble.
Puck rims on the other side. I don't even look at the puck. I start going to the corner. Derek goes. He takes him down. Guy comes and jumps on Derek. I jump on that guy. I kind of just throw him off. Like I push him away. I go, let the one-on-one fight go. And then I see another guy jumps on Derek. Derek's not stopping, man. Derek's just giving it to the guy, no matter who's trying to pull him out. I go, I take another guy. I'm like, let it go. And just Derek says, the ref's coming in. He's still giving it. He's not. If the ref, yeah. He was just giving it the whole time. So he owes me for that. So he's the only one who can't complain about it.
Freaking
Did
wing
this
nuts.
just become a Dungeons and Dragons stream?
What? None of us have ever played that game ever. I'll be honest, not
How
a
are you
second.
referencing that to that story?
I can't even
I
spell
don't know,
Dungeons
man,
and Dragons.
because like fucking dragon over there, like he seems like he's dominating everything.
Executive producer is a dragon, if anyone's wondering.
Big stretch.
Hey, boo. Hey, boo. Hashtag body for boo.
Name drop.
No, not really.
So for the listeners of the show, can you Can you explain
No,
the
I cannot.
hashtag body for boo?
No, I can't.
You cannot.
You cannot.
Maybe
name
on
drop.
episode 12. Maybe, but this is
Tune
episode
in.
3, and you're not getting it this early, folks. You have to stay tuned for the juicy gossip.
Episode 12.
Episode 12 in your,
Episode 12.
Mark it in your calendars once a week.
Circle
That
it.
puts us 9 weeks out from episode 12 when you hear about what hashtag body for boo means. Be sure to listen in and follow the podcast on whatever listening material you're using. Subscribe if it's on YouTube.
Quick mass.
What's
Quick
that?
mass.
If you click the link up here on the left, you can get
You can do
the
the
link
quick
up here.
mass.
This is giving me hell to work with now. I have to try to match all this shit. We're on SoundCloud, soon
If
to
you
be
click
iTunes.
on me the sausage, you get $10 off.
Under Armour.
Remember, your Under Armour sponsor will come through with 10% off on your first purchase for blue liquid Under Armour
We're trying to get sponsored by.
underpants. Yes. Yeah.
All you have to do is go put in promotion code Billy Courts and you get 10% off, like I mentioned last podcast.
For all you listening advertisers out there, that was just an example of what we can do for you. You can call us at. Anyone got a number for the show?
Hey, Lucas, give him your number.
You can reach me if you have iMessage.
He has to be under Wi-Fi though. If he doesn't answer fast, he's
They
under
just
Wi-Fi.
say that late hookup. Maybe he has to be somewhere with his Wi-Fi.
That's it.
Sometimes he just chose to McDonald's at the corner just to say.
If I'm at work or Garrison Trout or home, those are 3 places I may answer a text.
The craziest booty calls that's ever happened.
I want to give a quick shout out to one of our boys from Calgary. It's his birthday this past week, and he's gonna be moving to Vancouver soon. And he's
already
a
in
stampeder,
Vancouver.
you know.
He is in
Rider.
Vancouver.
He is in Vancouver.
He's in Vancouver now.
Oh, easy.
He's moved officially, yes.
Well, I didn't know yet, so if you're listening live, he's in Vancouver.
Prosecute.
Yeah.
Procal.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Drama from the Europe trip.
Charlie John from the Euro trip. Yeah, well, I mean.
Time to crack a beer,
Hey, did you guys hear about big surprise about Avicii, yeah?
Avicii.
Avicii?
I know 2 of his songs,
Levels.
but what? Mic levels are fine. I tuned this all way before.
Yeah, so
Died at
is that,
28 though?
Yeah, suppose he's a huge alcoholic,
Well, that's a surprise.
right? Well, think about it.
Alcohol?
Like,
No.
he died at 28. He's been big for like what, at least 6 years, you can say.
No,
Well,
suppose he's
before
since he was
that.
18 or 16.
Yeah.
Bro,
He was
12
huge.
years. Imagine getting like, okay, you hit 18, you have $1 million in the bank. What are you gonna do?
Oh.
Die at 28.
Oh,
He followed the game plan. Like, come on.
he's lucky. I would have died it now.
You hand JJ $1 million, he doesn't see tomorrow.
No, but I want to know what did
Oh, I see tomorrow.
what was the,
He sees the next week straight.
what was the
Dies on the
prognosis?
8th day.
I haven't heard
Like
anything
Jesus.
about it.
Oh my God.
Like I just
What?
Producer,
I just saw like Avicii died. I didn't
Yeah,
know,
No, they didn't
like,
say how. he
no,
died.
producer
They
Derek
saw it.
says there's nothing.
28-year-old DJ died, or I haven't seen.
They're keeping a
anything-
hush hush, cough cough, drugs drugs, cough cough. But they're keeping a hush hush, drugs. I'm looking at you, Gomez. Drugs.
Fentanyl. Whoa!
No fennel.
Laughing at.
I don't know. That's one of those like
DJ things.
I hear that like people are like all like showing out that I don't know. I see the Snapchats.
Yo, a lot of
I
people
see
are
the
shooking
Facebook
up.
posts. Like I'm just like okay, he wrote a song like a while ago that I knew one of his songs. Like,
Yeah,
so-
what was that?
Levels.
Keep saying it.
They're fine.
I don't even know
Can
that
you,
song.
Can you like
YouTube it?
Well, we're not allowed playing the
vocally
music. We might get
interpreted?
sued.
I honestly, I know. I wish I could.
Is it like?
That definitely doesn't sound like that.
No.
No, that actually did not. I actually don't think that was really
Levels
close.
Avicii lyrics right here. I got it.
Yep. Go
right.
lyrics.
We're
Yep.
gonna put this in a mic.
Yeah.
Our
we
first
get a
live
JJ?
music dedication to
Oh, I think
Avicii.
this is,
Yeah?
we can only do
Avicii.
15 seconds before it's copyright infringement. So keep it.
We
quick.
do not own this music for anyone
Find
listening.
Oh, this is
Oh,
old,
yeah.
bro.
That's yeah. See, this is like some.
Okay.
This has to be like
Yeah.
08, 09. This has to be like around that.
How long does it say on? It's posted on YouTube.
Yeah, when? How old is
6
this?
years ago.
Nah.
6 years
But
ago?
yeah, but that was when it was posted.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, Lucas, that's not his most recent song, bro.
What?
That's the only song you know of this guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you
me
know
too.
more?
But yeah.
What?
He did a lot of music with country. How do you guys not know this? He did live concerts with like country bands, like them playing
What,
live.
he
Avicii,
mixed,
yeah.
he mixed their shit? But, like, that's, I wouldn't
He,
know that
Broken
that's Avicii.
Arrows. He does it with Zach Brown.
I have to pee.
But I don't know what that even means.
Yeah, that's one song, but he does live concert with country music. That's what he's like. That's what his huge thing was right now.
But-
Stop touring.
But what? That's just he's like a producer at that point.
Avicii?
Well, he's a DJ. That's what a DJ does. He plays a mix and they do the other stuff. Like, what do you
What do you
want?
mean?
What
Like
do you
a-
want to do? Like,
How do you mix country? It's like he's doing like country house stuff.
exactly?
Okay.
So they sang their lyrics at a different pace. Let's say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Also, like he
Right.
covered it. Like, I know he covered
2011
it.
levels.
Levels is 11? Okay.
7 years.
That's
7 years
ago.
behind.
Okay, what I guess I said 08, 09, something like that.
Yeah.
07, 08.
Oh, wake me up.
Yeah, keep it going,
I know
keep
the
it
song.
Yeah, you know that one?
And even that, yo, if I
Wake
think
me
back,
up,
even that,
Spot on lyrics.
that line is pretty
Oh,
country.
hey
really.
brother.
Yeah, I told you. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
He has a lot of big songs.
Oh, I know that. But is that Levels?
no.
That's
That's
a
Oh
recent
Brother,
song,
that's
eh?
Oh
Like,
Brother.
that's a few. That's a few.
No,
years
that's
ago.
2013.
I thought you were gonna
That's
sing
old.
"Hey Soul Sister" from Train.
Wake me up, 2013. The Nights.
He like
Oh,
Derek, like Derek
alright.
mentioned, he stopped touring. He didn't really come out a lot of music recently. Like I'm saying, maybe a year. I mean, I might be wrong.
So then
Years
what?
ago, he retired
He
from
wasn't touring anymore, and then he's. That's how when he wasn't touring is when he died of an overdose.
2 years later.
Pussy.
Like, how did that happen?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So when he wasn't like going,
Rumors.
like you would think
No
that's
name dropping
when
now.
he
No
would
name
die,
dropping.
right? When he was like a big deal touring and shit, you would think that's when like the drug overdose happens. You wouldn't expect it to happen 2 years later. I'm chilling at home. I've retired. I'm not making
Maybe
music
that's
anymore.
why
I'm
his
not a
body
big
just
deal.
shut down. Maybe his body just shut down.
probably just
He was
had a
probably on a roll. Like every night he would do certain things. His body was just used to it. And then as soon as he stops, it's just like
As soon as he stopped 2 years later, like
No,
no, no.
No, he's talking about. No, 2 years later was his touring, but Marco's talking about like you living that life of partying every time touring, right? Every night you're going out, you're partying, you're at the clubs, whatever, and then eventually when you stop, your body kind of goes like
maybe he was.
it needs
still-
all that stuff, right? He's
He
addicted
might have
to
still
all
been
those-
going out with
There's-
people
there's
partying.
No way.
yeah, I guess.
No.
Because he was I was listening to the radio and they did say like he had an alcoholic problem, like a bad alcoholic problem, and he admitted it. But I mean, like that's just alcohol. Obviously, there's probably drugs involved with it. It's
Yeah, I
Let's
mean,
be
I would
realistic, but-
assume that anyone in that lifestyle making that money, like his job is to work some ridiculous hours
Right.
and like do some
Right.
like and like just the culture that is
Oh,
involved in the
for
music
sure.
he makes is pretty drug infused. Like,
for sure.
kinda.
But they're not gonna go promote it the second like the day he passes away,
Yeah,
the next
yeah,
day passes away. They're not gonna be like, oh yeah, like here's a huge drug addict. They're gonna say, yeah, he had alcoholic problems, like because
Yeah.
alcohol, like he can drink and stuff like that. But it's still crazy at 28 years old.
That's us.
What is it? Is it 28 or 27? The like
27
classic
is
rock star.
27,
The
27,
27. Okay.
Is it actually?
Yeah, 27 is like
A bunch of like
Yeah.
really
It's,
big
what do you mean a
deals
bunch? There's like
kinda
10
died.
of them, bro. Kurt
Yeah.
Cobain, fucking Amy Winehouse. No, not Amy Winehouse.
Yeah.
Amy
She was, yeah.
Winehouse. I
I
he beat
forgot
the
her
odds.
name. It was like
Avicii
it's like
beat
a
the
club.
odds. You know what?
Yeah, he made it that extra year. He really he fought for that one.
Like Kurt
Trying to stay
Cobain,
positive
Jimi
here.
Hendrix, like
We could look it up, but
Janis
yeah.
Joplin.
Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, you're right. Hold on. I'll get you up right
Yeah,
here.
it's like really
Man, I don't want to go through those.
Why? You don't want to cry or something? Like,
that's one thing I've never have felt like I've never had a celebrity death. Like I've never cared about one. I don't
Jim
know if that's me
Morrison?
being weird,
Yeah.
but there's,
No, you just-
there's never been a celebrity death that like I really like
Jimi
was like,
Hendrix,
oh that really
Janis
affected
Joplin,
me.
Jim Morrison, Brian Jones, all died at age 27, but it was not until Kurt Cobain.
And like
that they made the club.
How old was Elvis?
damn, that's a good question.
He was
But
young.
you think like
He was young,
I think
right?
he was even. He might have been younger than 27. Even Elvis.
Let's do some guesses right here. Hit it up.
I have no clue. That's why I'm asking.
Elvis? What age he died?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna go with like no, I'm
53?
even lying. No, I was gonna even go 32.
What? That young? I thought he was older. Yeah.
Really?
So who's saying what?
I'm saying I'm going crazy. 53.
I don't think he was that old.
I like it.
I want to say like 40 to 41. I'm gonna go 40.
I'm gonna go 27. You know,
I'm going like
No,
I'm going either.
definitely
It's
wasn't in
it's
the
literally
club
I'm going 30, 23 or 32. Like I'm going like
23.
Choose one. Choose
He
No,
was
I'm going
horrible
33.
before. Yeah,
Okay,
he
I'm
was eating
going
a lot of
32,
peanut
I'm going
butter,
32, 32.
fried peanut butter sandwiches.
32.
What'd you take?
I chose 27.
Boy, hold up. Sorry.
But you
Price
know
is
that he
Right
wasn't
rules?
in the club. What?
Price is Right rules here, or
No.
he is part of the club?
No,
He's
I didn't.
27?
I didn't say. I didn't say
Okay.
he's not part of the club.
Jesus.
But this guy guessed
Then it can't be
27.
27. That's awful.
Look, if we're playing Price is Right, I'm taking $1, Bob.
You
Okay,
think
no,
he's
but-
younger than 27 at that point?
Hold on. Who put what?
I said 41.
I said 32.
53.
No, so I said 40. I said 40.
53.
I'm gonna say a solid 34, Bob.
What is it?
What'd you say? Sorry?
I said 32.
Billy was the closest.
What is it?
42.
42.
Wow.
And Billy was mad close too.
Good for him.
I even
To
said-
be honest, I feel like celebrity rock star age wise, like that he
Yeah,
did a
but
good job.
he was a rock star before there was rock,
Yeah,
stars.
rock,
yeah,
yeah.
he created rock stars.
I know, but I mean, like, he could have done way more drugs than he probably done. Like, poor guy. He was alone
He
doing
didn't
all
know.
the
Yeah,
drugs.
he didn't know. So can I go back-to-back nights and do this insane amount?
Oh,
Yeah.
but like, and also he got the Reese Witherspoon was in his autobiography movie. That like that's a success in my books.
What?
Reese, oh.
Yeah.
Great
God,
chocolate.
yeah,
You gotta get
If
Okay,
anyone
actress.
if everyone ever like reenacts my life for some reason, I end up being something for
You want to be
God
Reese.
knows I got blessed. Who knows? Yeah, if she ends up being my partner in a movie, she
Oh, okay,
acts,
your
plays
partner.
that. Oh, you know what I mean?
You need a partner.
She's in a-
Yeah,
I can
that's
get
true.
Reese to
At
play
some
my
point,
partner.
yeah.
Great chocolate, but okay actress. Like
What?
what?
Oh, Reese. Okay, oh,
Reese.
Reese is a pretty top tier.
But
top
you
tier.
just got both of us.
Great
turned back
chocolate.
at you
That's
right
it.
there.
That's it. It's a little
Top
mindfuck.
tier, like shitty chocolate bars. Reese is up there.
What?
What?
Reese
What?
is up there.
Reese's
I was-
Pieces is not shitty chocolate bar.
No,
I mean,
no.
you have like it's
Wait,
it's
wait.
Dip chocolate bars. That's the shitty tier. of
Reese's
chocolate
Pieces maybe, but actual Reese's Cups is
No,
up
but
there.
in general, if you can buy it
there,
in a
up
Dep
there.
Banner, it's like a shitty it's
Okay,
like
no.
a
Lucas,
fast food version
Lucas,
of chocolate.
yeah, but you have to remember what you're talking about. You're saying chocolate bars. You're not just talking about chocolate in general. So you're talking about chocolate bars.
But chocolate, like
So what's
in
the
Like
top-
general,
16 bars. You
Like,
know,
what are you gonna go to the
I could
Alps
drop bars
and like
for
yeah, like
days
this
and
like
I'm
dark
on
chocolate,
60.
70%.
yeah, I'm just talking in the world of chocolate. Chocolate bars are pretty low tier. Like if like Hershey's chocolate is not good chocolate. No
Yeah,
one thinks
yeah,
Hershey's
that-
chocolate is
Who
like, oh,
invited
that's
you tonight?
delicious.
You've never had cookies and
No,
cream,
no, no.
have you?
I agree with you. I agree with you.
No, that's like
Hershey's
some
chocolate,
that's a
like-
plastic version of chocolate.
So
like,
what
slightly.
chocolate's good in your books?
Like what chocolate is? Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like,
what chocolate? Yeah,
I really
like
Like
Ferrero
about
Rocher.
6'2",
Like,
220.
No, no.
little dark
Go
chocolate.
Mad
It
Diet.
took him a while to get. He's like, oh yeah, oh.
It's a black man.
Oh.
He's-
the joke he made was that I like black men.
Wait, you're about to say you
It
don't
took
even
me
like
a little
chocolate.
while to figure that one out, but I got there. No, but good chocolate. I like Lindt chocolate. I don't think it's like particularly like
fancy fuck.
special chocolate.
Nah,
but I
Lindt
think
chocolate's
Lindt is
shit,
like just
bro.
good.
Here we go.
Mr.
guy-
Gomezzo. What chocolate do you like, Mr. Gomezzo?
Honestly,
Yeah, chocolate covered crickets. Like, what are you into?
Oh, have you ever
That all
had
this-
had
Yeah,
chocolate covered crickets?
if ever you're gonna go for like some decent amount of chocolate, and
Yeah.
you're gonna go to the store,
Yeah.
you're gonna buy some proper chocolate.
Like?
Lindt is not the proper chocolate.
So what's the proper chocolate? Give me a brand. Because when I'm walking in the store, I'm going for chocolate. Whatever chocolate's there.
Hasn't even said
It's
it.
you know what, you want to go to the artisanal stores, you know.
I
It's-
can't spell artisanal store. You want me to pick a chocolate from an artisanal store?
Well, I can't spell it either, but I still go there. You know,
But I mean,
because
there's
you can't spell doesn't mean you have to limit yourself.
What?
You know, you
debatable.
think fucking the quarterback for the
Go ahead.
Eagles could
Yeah,
spell.
yeah, but he loves Reese's.
I
He
smell it
loves
only
fucking
coming here
Reese's.
by Gomez.
The only thing he could spell was Jesus.
I don't. What?
Jesus, put that beard down, bud.
Jesus, put that beard out. That's a good one.
Thou yeah.
Maybe.
And Jesus said, Gomezzo, put that beard down, bud.
No,
That's
but like,
a stretch.
So what's your go-to
hold up,
chocolate
yeah,
bar
no,
from
that's
like
what I want to get back
from like
to.
a dollar store?
That's
What's
what I
your
wanna get
go-to
back to, is,
chocolate?
like, Reese's is like a top tier out of the chocolate bars. You can't say that Reese's peanut butter cups aren't like out of
It's amazing.
Like out of
They
Dep
turn
Banner
into a
chocolate
cereal.
bars, you can't tell me that's not
That's how
one of
good it
the
is.
What
best.
is chocolate for you?
No, I mean, hey,
Like, honestly,
I'm not talking.
is that like
Not
just
a
like,
deep combo. It's just what chocolate do you like?
Gomez, you're missing the point. here. I'm
What does
talking about
chocolate mean to you?
Gomez. I'm talking about out of Dep
You guys
chocolate
don't know what
bars.
chocolate is,
No, I'm not talking about chocolate in general at this point. I'm talking about out of Dep chocolate bars.
chocolate.
Chocolate.
I'm not talking
Cacao.
about Reese no peanut butter squares.
Okay,
Cups. They're not square form.
The fucking
There's
cups.
Oh, fucking narc. They're square, circle. They're not square. Even the sticks are rectangular.
Yeah,
That's the
okay.
closest you'll get to a square.
Because Gomez was a fancy type like dark
Yeah, I'm
chocolate.
fucking
From the
fancy.
Alps.
yeah, but like when we're
From
okay, I'm
Swedish
bringing
chocolate.
it down to like a reasonable, like relatable level. You're
So
at a
no
Dep
chocolate.
you're at a corner store. You're
When you were a
typical
kid, what chocolate
little-
did you eat? You didn't go to the Alps
Those,
and buy
those, you know
chocolate?
those
Okay,
bars,
I got
like
this,
you
I
know
got
the
this.
classic
Chocolate.
bars that everyone
I got
knows.
this, I got this.
What are the
You
top
wanna
tiers?
know?
Kinda, yeah. I'm curious to hear a name.
You want to know what kind of chocolate I ate?
Yeah.
It's the darkest chocolate. It was the
70%
blackest of
cacao.
blackest. It was like 98% cacao.
So wait,
Dog,
Gomez.
let me tell you, all right? I ate this shit. My cheeks went from sour to sour. You know, like I was fucking smiling to like, eh.
What?
You never ate chocolate that sour.
Executive producer Derek Fafard is shaking his head right now in disgust.
You
Because
disgust.
chocolate should not be sour.
Derek's slicing his neck. He says, "Cut Gomez's mic." Is I believe, if I read his lips properly, what he just said.
Derek Fafard is a huge sweet tooth. Derek, what's your go-to chocolate? Because this is like all the
that's-
points.
yeah,
Yeah,
that-
Whatever
yeah,
Derek chooses is the
Is Reese
is the
good?
final
Do you-
answer.
is
Derek, Derek is like Derek.
Do
the-
you
You heard it
Love
here.
the
He
Reese.
loves Reese.
I'm looking at him. He's like a straight dairy milk type of guy. Yeah. See, Derek.
Nah, he's giving the
I
so-so.
love them all.
So what's your go-to chocolate then? Like you're
Like
like,
if you had a gun to your head and they said pick one last chocolate bar, and you were
Nowadays, probably caramel.
Unnecessary to look
caramel,
at the mic with that.
caramel.
That's
I go
soft.
through phases.
Oh, okay.
I feel
Episode
caramel-
3,
I do
Derek-
go
yeah.
through phases where caramel is, I think, the greatest chocolate bar. I think it's super underrated. Everyone's like, it's a classic, so everyone's like, it's out there. But I think
don't
it's
like
really
it,
good.
I don't like it.
No,
We'll see. Episode 12 when we reveal what hashtag what was
Body
it,
for
Abo?
Boo.
Body for
Body
Boo
for
means.
Boo.
We'll also Hey Boo. Hey Boo.
Hey boo.
Hey Boo.
Hey boo.
We'll also figure out what Derek's new chocolate
You know
bar
what it
is.
sounded like? Debut.
but Jay,
wow.
Jay, so what? You're anti-dairy milk. You're anti.
No, it's just too plain.
You think that Reese is good?
I like.
What's
Reese.
your- where's
I'm
your
not a
stance
huge
here? What's
chocolate.
your-
I'm
I
not
like
a huge
flavors.
chocolate guy, but I just like Reese is just. If you have it, you're never upset about it. You're like, oh, it's good. Like
There's never enough cups.
You know
in
what
the
I think is
package.
good? I've had it lately. Arrows. I've been eating arrows recently.
why
I don't know
plural?
why. Arrow
Why,
bars.
why plural?
It's like-
why did
it's
you put
good.
the S? It's just arrow.
Because I've been having the little ones. You know, it's like it's a little two in a little bag. They're left
Yeah.
over from Halloween. That's
Yeah,
why
I
I
was
have
about to
them.
say. You got them on special. You got them on special, eh, bud?
It's April 16th and he's eating October
It's
31st
like when I went
chocolate.
Out, when I went for Halloween, I had a bunch of stuff. It's like, bro, you're 27 years old.
6 months later, he's still eating the arrows. Yeah, that's
And we'll wait. So Mark, what's Mark and Billy? We still need to hear your stance on
Go-to?
chocolate.
love Reese's.
Reese's.
Yeah, never fucks with the Reese's that I didn't like, but cookies and cream.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Cookies
yeah,
and
yeah,
cream
yeah.
is a
That
Good
is
call.
solid, man.
Yeah.
Good one.
I still have mine to say that I haven't stated it yet. But mine's a solid one. I want to throw it out there at the end. I'm gonna give it to you guys. But Billy, what's yours?
Like, all right. Well, I'll give you the last call there, bud. Man, Snickers is dope, right?
Snickers.
I'd
Yeah.
rather a Mars bar.
Mars bar is good too. But you know what's that?
No,
Underdog.
Snickers is better than Mars.
Yeah,
Don't
no.
even fuck around. The
I'm a
peanuts,
Mars guy.
the peanuts in it make it. The
I don't like
crunchiness-
nuts, man.
I don't
No.
even know the difference. Like
Yeah,
I'm trying to
Jay,
think about
don't-
it.
No,
No,
no.
like
Mars is
Don't lie
smooth
to
when
the
like
viewers.
Snickers is like, yeah, the crunchy's
Peanutty?
got it too.
Okay.
But you know what's actually a sweet underdog is the Bounty Bar.
Never had that.
It's a
Is that the
coconut.
coconut?
Brownies?
Oh, no, I don't
Oh,
fuck with
no,
coconut.
I
Yeah,
love
me
that.
too, Mark.
No.
Oh,
I
no,
eat
yeah.
that shit. I go, damn, this shit's good.
All right, here's my.
Do it again.
Damn, this shit's good.
Became black real quick.
Yeah, coconut man.
Yo, you know what we need? We need like loops. You know, like when we say something like you know when they loop like those phrases
Same thing
back.
over and
yeah,
over?
yeah. Yeah, if you somehow
ahead,
get a
go
program
ahead.
like that, go, damn, this shit good. Like when Let me just spit that out in the podcast later. on.
Randomly, I could do it.
We give like a
It's
keyboard.
2018, I could do
We
it.
give like a keyboard to producer Derek, and he just mashes the
He
buttons.
just presses
back
it every
there.
time he
Whenever he
wants.
feels something's good, he just mashes the buttons back
He
there.
can throw in like a loop track, like a laugh track and stuff.
Yeah.
Income taxes
hear
are coming
yours.
back now. Ooh, 1600. Damn, this shit.
my chocolate bar. It's okay.
Don't say Kit
I
Kat.
think it's
Yeah,
super underrated.
I just thought you was
No,
gonna say
Kit
that.
Kat is
So-
good. I do like
You're
Kit
so
Kat,
white
but
if you like Kit Kat.
Twix.
Okay.
Twix is one of the most.
But the left
underrated
side or the right
Twix-
side?
Honestly,
two
the
sticks?
middle.
Side.
The middle.
This is a trick.
No, no, no.
middle
They
part's
come
the-
in two sticks.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to either
The
choose.
The middle. Mark, I take mine, I turn it
Top
sideways,
side.
I bite it through both sticks.
No,
I
that's
take the middle
psychopath
first.
shit. You don't fucks with that.
Actually, you know what's a good one? Crunchy.
Crunchy,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
You don't find that much,
outta
but
Crunchy and coffee crisp.
Oh,
Also,
Coffee Crisp
both
is
very,
good.
very good.
Good fucks.
You
How about-
fucking psychopaths?
Wunderbar.
It's disgusting.
What about the Wunderbar?
I'm leaving. With my empty fucking box case.
He's actually walking
Because
out of the room.
crunchy is disgusting.
Crunchy is great. I love sponge
Well,
taffy.
this was a nice time.
Shut
Yeah.
your mouth.
Ouch.
Oh, also Score, very underrated.
Oh yeah,
my
score.
God.
I
Score
scored
is
very
good.
underrated.
I'm gonna puke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Alps, man, with his artisanal chocolate, can't deal with this shit anymore.
Fucking cushion in the fucking puke bag.
Speaking of chocolate, we got Chocolate Rain on the mic right here.
Chocolate rain.
Chocolate Rain! Go
Yeah,
ahead,
here,
Chocolate
Gomez.
Rain.
Give us something.
That's it.
Some
Give it.
chocolate rain when you're feeling down and out. Chocolate rain.
That's not the words.
I think he was making up a song.
No, isn't some
a-
say
yeah.
dry.
There's a real
some
song?
say
Yeah.
rain again.
Chocolate rain, some stay dry, some stay home. Chocolate rain.
She's getting bubble the back part.
I don't know.
I was eating some chocolate. Sorry, I was mumbling.
I lean away from the mic so I can breathe in.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
catch that reference?
No, I did. Yeah, I
Okay.
did.
I
Yeah.
didn't.
You know, it's like the
Is that
we
what
can't
he
see
does?
it. We just like
He leans away from the mic so he can like take
Chocolate
Take
drops?
breaths. So you
without
don't
the
hear
mic
it.
picking him up.
yeah.
It's a meme. No, okay, just
Well,
me.
it's
Just
not,
me.
it's not a meme. It's actually the thing before. It's
Just
the funny
me,
part
just
about
me.
it.
I'm pretty
Is
sure.
that
I'm
meme?
pretty sure he puts
that
it
what
in the
meme is?
video.
Yeah,
I'm
he
pretty
does.
Sure he's
Just
the one
me?
that put
He
it
does,
in the
yeah.
video.
Is it just me? Is my dick so good I could vote for free?
That was
That's
some
the
good
best. That was the
rhymes.
best rhyme he's had all
Nice.
night.
Stole that from
flow.
the song.
Isn't that? Is it just me, Drake?
Well, I don't know. I don't listen to
Probably
Drake.
because that was way
It's
too smooth for you.
Yeah,
For you.
yeah, I was
I was
way
gonna say,
too smooth for you.
He's been trying to rhyme. For those of you, obviously, you can't listen to everything that we say.
Well,
But he's been trying to rhyme behind the scenes for a while.
Well, then you're Drake.
All I know is God's plan.
I haven't even.
I don't even know
honestly- Yeah, I
Come
feel
on.
bad. I haven't listened to it yet.
Oh, the song or
plan, the
actual
song?
God's plan?
Yeah, I'm not a Drake fan, and I don't care.
Dracula.
Yeah, but the only reason why I listened to it is because AB was there. And he's
I
like,
don't know
jerk
what that.
off
I don't know
alone.
what you mean.
Is that what you
But
mean?
AB was there.
Antonio Brown,
Oh, okay.
the wide receiver for
Oh,
the.
sorry. I don't know
Pittsburgh
everybody
Steelers?
whose names initials are AB. I can
Everyone knew
extrapolate that to figure out that it's Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
watch some
Billy.
football once in a while.
You could say the word extrapolate, but you can't tell who AB is.
You have a problem,
Well,
bro.
Where
Yeah.
was he for what?
He
For
was in the
Drake's.
music video.
Oh, was he okay?
It's God's plan. He was God's plan. AB.
Antonio Brown was God's plan.
Exactly.
God, like he like put him, and he was like, "This is my
Yeah.
dude."
This is my dude.
Yeah, wasn't his dude got drafted 5th round in the NFL?
6th round. But
Yeah, Jesus, God, looks like we're really failing here in society if that's
Yeah, they
true.
made it
right?
Central
Yeah.
Michigan, bro.
But at least they made it far in the Super playoffs last year, right?
Super what? What
In
was
the-
that? So playoffs? What's the
So
playoffs?
playoffs, yeah, they made it really far in the Super playoffs. That's the Super Bowl playoffs. For those of you who-
Because Lucas is such an avid football fan.
yeah, really, the football thing's my thing.
God's plan. It's all about underdogs. Every
Is it?
person
So-
God's been a part of was an underdog. You think Jesus was the first overall pick before people knew what he could do?
No. He wasn't first overall pick. He was the Jesus.
Yeah,
There was
Yeah, but
no other
before
one.
Jesus, he was just Jesus.
he was literally God. God's only picked one. He was the first
No.
pick.
Then he started. Once he got drafted, you know,
It's true. He did well
Once
in
he
his rookie
found-
season, but after that, really fell off. That
no. Then he started walking on water. Then they had to rewrite the rule book saying you can't do that shit. He split the seas. You can't do that either.
that was
that was
Moses.
Moses.
That's whoa.
Then he retired, and then he came back. After that,
Yeah, he took
was in a
short,
cave? Short leave of absence.
I think it was medical leave.
medical leave.
For a stoppage of heart, something like that.
Hey, MJ
Yeah.
took a break, right?
He had a big following even before Twitter came out. He had like the biggest
You got
following.
stapled to a cross or something.
That hashtag, right?
How did this
Crazy
How did we
fans.
just turn to religion?
Chocolate brought us to Jesus.
Chocolate
man.
rain.
Have you ever eaten a chocolate Jesus?
No.
No, those little like figurines on Easter and stuff.
I don't think you've ever.
No, I don't think I've ever eaten chocolate Jesus before.
I've had chocolate Jesus.
We're not
You
going back.
haven't?
We're not going back to this chocolate talk right now, guys. Right, people got heated.
Anyways, chocolate Jesus with cheap chocolate. Move on. Not worth it.
Not worth it. Yeah, it was better than those loony chocolates.
Which?
The loony
Those
chocolates.
were disgusting.
Oh yeah, it was about that quality.
Oh,
I
yeah.
Still trying to pay my college tuition with those chocolate loonies.
Yeah.
Sending in
Did you go to
envelopes
McGill?
and envelopes. I actually graduated McGill
guess.
University.
Do you have a diploma or like
I have-
a sweatshirt or something?
I don't have the sweatshirt yet. I'm still waiting for my my sweatshirt to come in because I'm an alum. You know, just waiting for the alum sweater to come in. But no, yeah, I had
Custom made?
Custom made, of course.
What a frat.
But frat parties were unreal at McGill. Bunch of nerds just hanging out. No, they were cool cats. They were cool cats. I went for a total of what was it? 4 months? Maybe I went. Graduated because that's how quick I graduated.
That's how quick I
I
graduated.
took one class at night from the hours of 6 to 9. Graduated the shit out of it in 4 months.
Let me tell you, I love
Twice
that
a week.
6 to 9.
Diploma, handshake, very firm.
Did you only stop at 6 to 9? Like you didn't make any.
We
jokes?
stopped at 9. We could have learned more, but I was like, why?
No, but
We
6
can't
to
learn
9.
anymore. 69 all the time. No, it was a great time to be alive when I went to McGill.
Yeah.
Confused a lot of people.
That's crazy. You got a diploma in 4 months.
4 months.
Wow.
4 months. They said it couldn't be done. I said, watch me.
I said 6 to 9. Watch me.
Yeah, so watch
6
this.
to 9, damn good fine. What is that?
Give it to me
Very,
one more
very
time.
One more
fine.
time. Get low.
That's it.
What
Get
song
low.
is
Get low.
that?
Get low.
Yeah, is that Lil Jon?
It's get low.
I just said, hold my beer. Watch this. Graduate in 4 months.
And now we're here.
Now we're here. My mother's basement.
It's just pure success after that graduation.
I'm writing a book about my success story right now.
It's a tough
How I
it's a tough
graduate-
economy, you know?
I
It's a tough
graduated
economy.
in 4 months and succeeded
That's
in
it.
my mother's basement, recording a podcast that no one listens to.
Hey. Wow.
Sorry, shout
Whoa,
out.
hey, once you become
Sorry,
the magician,
whoa.
it disappear. Fuck.
Sponsors, I'm kidding. A lot of people listen to the podcast. You can reach us at 1514. Someone
McGill
throw it out
69.
there. McGill 69. That's not. Is that 7 digits? MC.
No, but then you got to put the pound key.
You gotta put the one.
Yeah, that's it.
And there goes our other viewer.
And right now, Gomez is strangling the magician. Let's see him get out of this one. Oh, he got it out. Fucking magician. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up without Gomez's rap. No pun intended here.
I
But
think that's a blessing. You bless the viewers with the lack of that.
that's it
rap.
with the chocolate Jesus. Bless it with the chocolate Jesus. Anyways, guys, stay tuned because next week there's some crazy shit that's about to go down. I can't even release it because my life is in danger. Anyways, guys, stay tuned.
Until next week.
Also,
That's it.
episode 12, I heard.
Episode 12 is the shit. All right, we're gonna have we're gonna tell everyone why hashtag what was it? A for anal? No, A for hashtag.
Oh wow! A for
Hashtag
anal. Nope, not even close. Really, it was body for boo.
body for boo. Oh, that's episode 15. We're going alphabetically here.
You've
still
done
the
shit.
Body for boo.
Body for boo.
Derek's favorite chocolate bar
Derek's favorite chocolate bar is also on episode 12.
and potential video.
There might be potential, yeah, video. So just not a bunch of 5 sausages on the background for an hour.
Yeah, and we're gonna have Sean Collins back on.
Yeah,
Couldn't make it tonight.
could
He's
not make
been
it.
busy working, you know.
That's it.
What a joke.
He's buying a new fanny pack right now. He couldn't decide which one to sport for here. Yeah, so stay tuned, guys. Big shit's gonna happen.
So don't be afraid to share this, you know.
Yeah, Sausage Squad out.